everybody, my name is Jess and today I'm going to be talking to you about the second book in the Percy Jackson series, The Sea of Monsters by Rick Riordan. I still can't pronounce his name. I probably will never be able to pronounce his name. Okay, so I have previously started reading the Percy Jackson series and I am marathoning these all the way through. I can't put them down. This one I literally did not put down. This one's actually really thin compared to the rest of them. Pretty sure it's like 100 pages. Pretty sure it's like 100 pages thinner. I think so anyway. If you have not read this book yet, we're following our adventures with Percy. Grover, from the last book, he went off to find the god Pan, right? And he has not been heard from since then for quite a while. Percy is having these weird dreams about Pan, about Pan. He's having these weird dreams about Grover in a wedding dress and a Cyclops. So yeah, so something's wrong. And to top off, Grover gone missing. Apparently the Talia's tree, which was the tree that is holding up the barrier to keep the Half-Bloods at Camp Half-Blood safe, someone has poisoned the tree, poisoned Talia's tree. Camp Half-Blood's in danger. So Percy and Annabeth, basically, essentially this book is about them trying to find the golden fleece so they could bring the fleece back and Grover back and hopefully cure Talia's tree and save Camp Half-Blood. So that's all for the non-spoilery section. If you have not read this book yet, leave now, go read it, come back later. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Okay? You gotta go. Gotta go. Bye. Bye. Goodbye. Bye bye. Bye. Okay, so I was actually surprised at how much I really enjoyed this book. I almost enjoyed this book just like a tiny bit more than the first one, which is surprising to me because I usually like the first book in a series better, almost always, because you're first introduced to the characters, you're first introduced to the world. But this time I actually really enjoyed the second book just a tiny bit better, even though it was like 100 pages shorter than the previous book. I have come to find out I do not like Mr. D. I don't like Dionysus. He annoys me tremendously because he wants to blame the poison tree on Chiron, and he's not the only one. And for some reason, okay, the tree gets poisoned and Chiron's the first person, the first dude they like point fingers at, and we find out at the end of the book that apparently it's because Chiron is he's Kronos' son. Okay, and at first when I heard the news near the end of the book about Chiron being Kronos' son, I was like, whoa, what? That was my reaction. But then I started thinking about it, I was like, wait a minute, isn't Poseidon and Zeus and Hades, aren't they all Kronos' children as well? So I don't understand everyone's logic. Why is everyone blaming Chiron? It makes no sense to me. I get why Dionysus is, because you know Dionysus is Dionysus. He's not a huge fan of Chiron. The only reason why he likes Chiron is because he likes playing games with Chiron. And I don't like the new guy that they brought into camp. He's mean. He's like really mean. Okay? I do love Tyson. I love Tyson. There's just something about Tyson that you just can't help but love. I mean, he's not a character you can hate. And the fact that Annabeth had such a problem with him made me dislike her all that much more, because I really liked Tyson. I was like, she was essentially being a bitch to him for no apparent reason, and I didn't understand why. She reveals that apparently she and her friend Talia and Luke, because we find out about them in this book, about like how Talia got turned into a tree and blah 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 blah. But anyway, we find out that apparently on their way to Camp Half-Blood, they were delayed when a Cyclops came and captured everybody but Annabeth, and Annabeth had to go and like basically essentially save everybody or distract the Cyclops while Talia saved everybody, whatever. So that apparently running into that Cyclops led to them losing time getting to Camp Half-Blood, which led to them being attacked by monsters at the entrance, which led to Talia's passing. Okay, I still don't see why she has a huge problem with Tyson. Yes, she had one bad run-in with one Cyclops, but that's not the reason why Talia was turned into a tree. The reason why her friend Talia was lost is because they got jumped at the entrance at camp, and who's to say that the monsters weren't there the entire time? I mean, why are you just assuming that if you hadn't run into the Cyclops, nothing after that would have happened the way it happened? I don't understand her logic. I don't understand her logic. I don't like Annabeth. Annabeth is really just irritating to me. So far, she has yet to prove to me that she is deserving of Percy, who is just like awesome. Yeah. Another reason why I did not like Annabeth, Annabeth decides that she wants to find out what her greatest weakness is, or she wants to become wiser or something. She has Percy tie her up while they pass the island of sirens or whatever, and I don't understand why it's such a huge issue, like why she so desperately wants to hear the sirens, like what she wants to hear from them, because she knows people she knows people have gone crazy. She knows I didn't understand that scene at all. I'm pretty sure the only part of the scene that I like was when Percy jumped in and saved her, but that's the only reason why I liked that scene. Otherwise, I was like really irritated with Annabeth. Really irritated with Annabeth. Find the golden fleece, they return to camp, the magical force field border or whatever comes back up, so everything's all well and good. We get to meet Hermes in this book, and I extremely love Hermes. I don't know why, but there is just something about his character. At the end of the book, Hermes comes, wants to know like how did the run-in with Luke go? How did the run-in with Luke go? Oh, listen, Lord Hermes, about Luke. The god arched his eyebrows. We saw him all right, but you weren't able to talk sense into him? Well, we kind of tried to kill each other in a duel to the death. I see, you tried the diplomatic approach. I died laughing. I love Hermes. I don't care what Hermes does the rest of the series unless he kills Percy. I don't care what he does the rest of the series. From that line on, I love Hermes, the diplomatic approach. Yeah. So we find at the very end of the book, I'm wondering if this is going to be a thing. Rick Riordan, so far, his writing style, he starts an adventure and little different things happens on the adventures, and they finally end the adventure. They end this quest, they win. But the book still has like 30 or 40 pages left yet again. So something's gonna happen. Now, is this gonna be a thing? It happened in the last one. So I'm like 30 pages almost over, and I'm like, okay, they saved the camp, what's gonna happen? I was waiting for Talia to be resurrected. I was waiting for it, because it just seemed to me that the golden fleece, that heals pretty much anything. It heals anything. When you put it on the girl turned into a tree, that the girl was going to get healed. I was waiting for it, and everyone was stunned. I couldn't believe everyone was so stunned. What's the name? They named the chapter. They named the chapter. The Fleece Works Its Magic too well. I don't I looked at that and I immediately knew, like I knew what was gonna happen. It was the most logical. That it wasn't a surprise to me. Okay guys, that is it on my review of the Sea of Monsters. I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment below in the thingamajig in the little comment section and tell me like what was your favorite scene, what was your favorite lines, do you agree with my opinions, like who do you like and who do you not like in this series so far. I really enjoyed it. I hope y'all have a good night. I know I will because I plan on reading the night, so I'm gonna have a fabulous night. Anyway, bye! Goodbye! I almost fell. Okay. They named the chapter. They named the chapter. Where did they name the chapter? Where did they name the chapter?